Okay, so this is our song Passenger Seat. Just for reference, when I go through, when I say string 1, it means the top E string, string 2 is the A string, string 3 is the D string, string 4 is the G, 5 is the B, and then 6 is the high E. Alright, so basically the verse starts out, and I did a little bit of finger picking thing at the beginning, but it's the same exact chords. I can kind of show you how I did that later. Okay, so it starts with a G chord, and it's 1st string, 3rd fret, 2nd string, 2nd fret, 5th and 6th string, 3rd fret. Then I go to a D, 4th string, 2nd, 5th string, 3rd, 6th string, 2nd. And the way I play this, you don't need to do this, but I think it sounds kind of cool. So it goes from G to D, and I start with that 6th string, I start with it open, and I hammer that finger on, so it's... I do it twice, and then I go to C at 9, which is 2nd string, 3rd fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then 5th and 6th are 3rd again. And I go to E minor 7th, which starting the chord, all I do is I take my middle finger from that 2nd string, 3rd fret to 2nd string, 2nd fret. And then right at the end, I take up my pinky so that 6th string is open. So again, it's G, D with the hammer, C at 9, E minor 7th, and I bring up the pinky, and I go back to G, D, then I do C at 9, and then back to G. And I'm going to walk down. Okay, so I do G, and I take my middle finger up, I take my ring finger from 2nd string, 2nd fret to 1st string, 2nd fret. So that whole first goes like this. From there, so that's the few broken promises in my broken heart, trying to beg you, please take it back to the start. Then the swore you never leave. I go E minor 7th, and I keep my pinky up, so it's 2nd and 3rd string, 2nd fret, 5th string, 3rd fret. So it's E minor 7th, swore you never leave, and I go to C at 9. And then G, D, and I hammer again, E minor 7th, C at 9, G, D, and then I sit on that for a minute, and I take my pinky and I hammer on that 6th string, 3rd fret. I'll take it off, do it again. Okay, and then the thing is, that's those first 8 lines, then the entire thing's going to repeat. And the only difference is the last time I'm not going to, I'm going to do this once. So it's a few broken promises in my broken heart, trying to beg you, please take it back to the start, so you'd never leave, that you'd always stay. I believe I watched you walk. You walked away. And you could go right to the next verse, but I like give myself a little break, so I do watched you walk. You walked away. I do it again. That goes back, and I repeat everything. For now, let's get lost under the street light. Passing cars, get high on the night, and you do the walk down again. So it's boom, boom, boom. You swore it'd always be, that you'd always say, how could you deceive? We watched the stars just started to fade. And I don't go back, because then I go right to the chorus, and all the chorus is, it's really the same chords, and it's kind of nice. This song basically just repeats the same chords. You go, passenger seat, once with one belief and no regrets on the passenger seat. And all I'm doing is I'm doing C at 9, to G, to D, C at 9, C at 9, G, D, C at 9. And then after it's, I couldn't keep, but I won't forget. You're right on the C at 9 already, and they go, I won't forget. And all you're doing is you're taking that C at 9, you're sliding every single finger up 2 frets. So it's 2nd string, 5th fret, 3rd string, 4th fret, and then 5th and 6th strings would be 5th fret. Song just repeats again. So you go back to the verse then. Beyond that, the only other part of the song is after you do, so you do the G, D, C at 9, E minor thing, and then you go back similarly. It's exactly repeated, and then the bridge is a little bit different. That 8 months gone, alone I fold thing. What I'm doing there, and it's slightly different, but not too different. You're gonna play. I don't even know if this chord has a name. I call it an A minor 7th. I'm not sure if that's exactly what it is, but you're gonna keep that 6th string 3rd fret, 5th string 1st fret, and then 3rd string 2nd fret. So it's kind of like an A. I don't know if you know an A minor. It's kind of like that with that last string down, and I keep the third string. Sorry, the 4th string open. So it's, and you just play this chord, and then you go C at 9, G, D, that A minor thing, C at 9, G, D, and then ba. So you do that twice. It's 8 months gone alone, I fold, I stitch the wounds and curse the moon. It's bronzed and bold. Now strangers get a better view. And I go C at 9, by and by, E minor 7th with my pinky down now. By and by, through and through. G, I'm sorry is all I ever knew is D, and you hold that for a second, and then you go back into the chorus. Right, let's see, beyond that, I mean, I can kind of show you how I'm strumming, but, so it's down, up, up. And really, if you're interested in like how I did the intro, it was the same chords that you start the verse with. I just kind of picked it. Really, all I'm picking it's 2nd string, 5th, and I go to 6th. Or I think it's 2nd and 5th, 3rd, 6th, 5th. I mean, it's just kind of screwing around, so you can do whatever. If you have any more questions, let me know. That's the song.